On Prime. Welcome back. Well, last night at Moonee Valley, the final of the Interdominion Trotting Championship, a race carrying $125,000 in prize money. And after the qualifying heats over the past few weeks, last night's final was seen as a true Trans-Tasman clash. The Kiwi favourite, Pride of Petite, up against the Australian hope, Wagon Apollo. It was seen as a race in two. But to see how it really panned out, Adam Hamilton joins us from Melbourne. Adam, what a sensational finish by the Kiwi.
Absolutely. These Kiwis, David, have just been taking all before them this carnival. It really has been quite incredible. And Mark Purdon, we've spoken about him over the past couple of weeks. He is a trainer-driver of Pride of Petite. And you really set the scene nicely there. It was expected to be a Trans-Tasman challenge. Pride of Petite met with very heavy support in the betting ring. I think a lot of people just felt that Mark had done everything so right with his horses this carnival, and they were willing to back him in again, which said a lot because the local Wagon Apollo has been so impressive winning his two heats. But the race really had it all. If we were looking for one highlight of the carnival, I think we got it on the last night, David, and if we can pick up the footage, you will see the enormous task that this mare has been set.
Well, you backed this, told me to back this, and I had my doubts at this stage, let me tell you, because it was a very distant last.
David, I had my doubts right up until about 50 metres from home, I think. The leaders, the New Zealanders, really set the task to those back markers. They went hard right from the very beginning. In front, you'll see Above the Stars, who tires very badly. Coming around him now is Eastburn Grant, about to get to second place. And there you can see out the back, there's Pride of Petite, number 14 in the blue with the silver stars. You can see she's absolute last on the screen, about to trail up her stablemate, Diamond Field. And in front of those is the local hope. And that's, of course, Wagon Apollo, who races in the all blue. Here's Wagon Apollo making his run 3 wide. Diamond Field on his back, and Pride of Petite still last. And look for Chiola Cola, buried away in about 4th or 5th place at the moment. Pounce on the lead as they come around. But we'll pick up the call now and watch that horse running last.
And French Wezen back 4th and 5th last respectively were Make Mine Glory and What Again. 30.5 the second quarter, and Above the Stars led Eastburn Grant. Third the inside Western G, Chiola Cola 4th. The driver had a look around. Wagon Apollo still 15 metres off the lead. He trots up into 7th. Breton Abbey 5th, and then Mary's Dream. Gee, the favourite Pride of Petite's got a lot of work to do. She's 20 metres off the leader. Eastburn Grant has surged to the lead. Above the Stars can do no more. Here comes Chiola Cola. Breton Abbey is out and running on now, and then came Western G. Wagon Apollo 12 metres from them. Off the back and 29.4. It's Eastburn Grant tackled by Chiola Cola. Breton Abbey runs on. Pride of Petite to the outside. Chiola Cola turned in front of Eastburn Grant. Pride of Petite running on with Wagon Apollo. Chiola Cola in front. Here is Pride of Petite. Pride of Petite rushing up to grab the lead. What a win by this body mare. Pride of Petite, the pride of New Zealand and Australia.
Not a bad effort for an 8-year-old.
Absolutely incredible performance, and there is some news to say that she may now take on the world, David. Could possibly be heading across to Norway for a series of very, very rich trotting races over there, and I think on that performance she's right up to it. And I think it spoke volumes for the performance to record that she did run a world record, the time, and also the Australians who have had such a love for the trotting mare Scotch Notch, regarded as possibly our greatest trotter in Australia. Pride of Petite was mentioned in the same class as her last night, David.
OK, from Moonee Valley to Gloucester Park next Friday, from the heats of and the final of the Trotting Championship, the Pacing Championships get underway in the Interdominion.
They certainly do, and it's going to be one of the most open pacing series in recent history. I'm not sure where to go as far as the selection goes there, but we had an interesting race at Moonee Valley last night which has shed some light on the Interdominion. There was a horse across from North America called Tibet, and he had met with quite some support in the Interdominion betting markets for Perth, but he was quite disappointing last night, and I think he's going to have to make marked improvement to be competitive in Perth, David.
Yes, first outing in Australia for the North American, and you were expecting a little bit more from it last night?
Certainly. The race was run really to suit the leader, Jack Morris. Jack Morris, the 1993 Brisbane Interdominion winner. You'll see him in front here, Jack Morris. It was returned to his brilliant best. Now, Tibet is the horse running second last or third last on the screen, in fact, in the red with the yellow crossed sashes there. So you'll see he works home fairly, but not enough to be competitive in Perth, I don't think.
Clear. Liberty JJ running on stoutly from Coco's Dream. Jack Morris in front of Liberty JJ, and what a run. Jack Morris is back. Jack Morris just beat Liberty JJ. Third placing very close between Nicholas Brennick and Coco's Dream.
Well, Butler's Love was one of the early favourites for the Gloucester Park meet. Also disappointing last night.
Yes, very disappointing, Butler's Love. And her record at Moonee Valley, while she has run and won a couple of nice races down here, she has never really looked comfortable around the track. And when she was forced to sit outside Jack Morris last night, that really was a task beyond her. Great to see Jack Morris back on a night where we had a very special mare win the Trotters Interdominion final. It was great to see a former champion of the past come out and do what he did.
Well, what are your thoughts for the first heat at Gloucester Park next week? Who's the early favourite now for the Pacing Championship?
I do think it's one of the stars of our Melbourne Carnival. Desperate Comment. He won the Victoria Cup and ran such a gallant second in the Hunter Cup, and he has just been racing in tremendous form. You can see that he does head the betting at 8-1. I suppose the concern going into the series is just how these horses will handle what is considered a rather hard track over in Perth. Master Musician, you can see there on the third line of betting at 12-1. He too will have some problems getting through the carnival and maintaining his form, I would suggest. But you can see there, not a great deal of Victorians being represented there. In fact, most of those up the top of the betting are New Zealanders. And if we can glean one thing, David, out of this Melbourne Carnival is never, ever underestimate those Kiwis.
OK, well, it's been great to have you. We look forward to your comments on the Pacing Championships next week. Nikki and Helen in the control room said the other day they thought you were cute. Love the earring. I like you for different reasons, mate, because you got the old TAB ticket up for me last night. Adam, thanks very much for joining us. Look forward to your company next week.
Look forward to that, David.
OK, we'll take a break. There's still more to come. Apologies to Helen and Nikki.